Hello and welcome to News at the Edge, where we give you news and information about all the great things happening at Edgecombe Community College. I'm your host, Tameka Kenan-Norman, and you know summer is right around the corner. It's an exciting time, and I'm sure parents are looking for engaging activities for the kids. And ECC has an exciting lineup for you. We've got great activities for kids during our Camp College, and we also have some specialized training opportunities for local students. And here to speak with us about all of that, we have Paige Ashman, our Lifelong Learning Programs Administrator at ECC. So hello and welcome to News at the Edge.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Yeah, so I like to tell folks a little bit about the guests. So tell us a little bit about you, where you're from. What does a Lifelong Learning Programs Administrator do?
Well, I'm from Rocky Mount. I'm living in Red Oak right now. We create long and short-term training classes for our students that are interested in entering the workforce, or sometimes students that are needing to re-enter the workforce. Okay. So we cater to their needs. We have a variety of programs to suit everyone.
Yeah, you stay busy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know Paige, she stays busy. So we've got a lot to cover. I want to jump right into Camp College. Okay. We have 7 different camps this year.
We do, we do.
And I want you to tell us a little bit of an overview about each one. I want to start with Little Builders Camp, CSI Camp, Space Camp. Tell me about those.
Okay. Well, Space Camp is for kindergarten through 3rd grade. Students will create and launch their own rockets. CSI is 4th through 9th grade, where students will learn forensic techniques. They will, actually the last day, they collect evidence of a crime scene and solve the crime. So it's a lot of fun. Our Little Builders Camp is for 1st grade through 5th grade. The students there will learn measuring techniques. They'll learn how to read a tape measure. They will use beginner tools such as a hammer, a drill, and they will create a project they can take home with them. So it's a lot of fun. Yeah. For our older campers, we have 2 STEM camps. One of them is for 3rd grade through 5th grade. One is for 6th through 9th grade. The 3rd graders, the younger camp, they go through various experiments and hands-on activities through STEM. The older students, they dabble a little with physics and chemistry, and they also complete hands-on experiments, projects. And we also have an electronics camp that is, everyone seems to love that camp. It's very popular. The students in there learn electrical engineering processes, and as well as they learn to solder, they build a circuit board, and they have a good time. They always make the coolest projects in there. So, wow. So we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, and we talked about construction camp.
Right, we do have an older kids construction camp that is 5th through 9th grade. These students will do a little more. They will actually measure their lumber and cut with various saws. They'll put together a project. So that's very engaging. They enjoy that.
Wow. So I know it's exciting to see the projects that these kids come up with.
It is. It really is. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. And, you know, the kids, a lot of them return each year, so we get to see them grow up. So it's a rewarding experience to watch them.
So you mentioned physics, you mentioned engineering principles. What other skills would you want these kids to walk away with once they're done with Camp College?
Well, the goal of Camp College is to expose them to as many different things as possible, such as STEM activities, or trade like construction, because we want them to see different areas and what they may be interested in, and whether their interests develop into just a hobby or a career choice. The more they're exposed to, the more they'll know what they want to do, and also what they don't want to do. So we want to give them a wide array of opportunities to explore.
I think that's a great thing. My son actually loves math, so he's a STEM person. I'm more of an English person, but he's all about STEM. So I got to tell him about the STEM camp.
Well,
Yeah,
bring him with you to work because we've got plenty for him to do.
Exactly. So where are these camps located?
Our camps are on the Tarboro campus. We hope in the future to have some on our Rocky Mount campus, but right now they're in Tarboro.
Okay. And so if folks want the dates, the times, the locations, you can actually go to our website, edgecombe.edu/camps, and it's got the full list there. The application is also online as well.
That's correct. There is a registration packet for parents to fill out. It's online, it's fillable, and you can email it directly to me.
Okay. Now for folks who said, well, I don't want to go online, is there another way they can get an application?
Sure. If you don't want to go online, you can come to our Tarboro campus. I have registration packets in my office. I'm located in the Fleming building downstairs, or you can visit our student services at either campus to register.
All right. I want to switch gears just a little bit because at the beginning I talked about specialized training opportunities, and this is more for local students, even recent high school graduates. And the first one I want to talk about is our Edgecombe Reach Youth Citizens Academy. Did I get that name right?
You did. You got it right.
So tell me what that is and who's eligible to participate.
Okay, so yeah, REACH is one of our high school initiatives that we have partnered with Edgecombe County to provide students specialized training over the summer. All of the trainings are at no cost to the students, and some of them do offer certifications. REACH specifically is open for Edgecombe County rising sophomores, juniors, seniors, and early college super seniors. In REACH, they will tour different industries in Edgecombe County, and it's basically just to let students know the career opportunities that are available right there inside Edgecombe County.
Okay, so what are some of the industries that they'll tour?
Yes, so they tour LS Cable, Estimo, the Poultry Education Center, Upper Coastal Plain, and Edgecombe County Co-op Extension. Some industries may be added to that list, but right now that's what we have on schedule.
And that's good. I'd imagine that's a lot of exposure for them because even some of those locations I haven't heard of before, so I would love to visit them.
It is, and you know, a lot of these students, they grow up there, so they may ride by the industry their whole life and know it's there, but not really know what goes on inside, what the environment is like. So the goal for the tour is to let them see the environment inside, see what exactly goes on, as well as let them know the different career opportunities that are available right there within those industries.
Okay.
So it gives them a lot to think about. You know, these kids are in high school, so most of them are thinking about their future, not knowing what they want to do. This does give them some options, just to help them, you know, make better decisions for themselves.
Okay. And what does, you may have answered this already, but what does REACH mean? I've always wondered that in the context of this academy.
Yes. Okay, so REACH stands for Resource Exploration and Career Horizons. So they're reaching. So they're exploring different career opportunities, which is what that stands for.
Okay. And I want to move on to some more training opportunities.
Okay.
I think a lot of folks have heard of this one, the Steps for Growth Clean Energy Pre-Apprenticeship Program and Working Edge Academy.
Right.
And I think they're so valuable because there are a lot of certifications that these students can gain with these different initiatives. So tell me a little bit about that.
So you're right. These two programs offer extremely sought after certifications. Industries want these. The Steps for Growth Pre-Apprenticeship, that's a clean energy pre-apprenticeship. We're in partnership with North Carolina A&T to help provide training for clean energy. Our particular sector is electric vehicles. But we also provide clean energy training throughout other units such as welding and HVAC and other courses we have. But this pre-apprenticeship program is really good. It is for high school seniors in Edgecombe County that are graduating this year in 2026. It's for students that they don't have plans to go to college, they don't have plans to join the military, they are fully prepared to enter the workforce full time. So what they do is they come to Edgecombe and they complete 96 hours of curriculum instruction. Those hours include Lean Six Sigma certification, OSHA 10, and Working Smart certification. They also get electric vehicle instruction as well as electrical training and problem solving training. And the special thing about this program is after the 96 hours has been completed, they move on to Estimo. We have a partnership with Estimo. They move to Estimo and complete 80 hours of on-the-job training there on site. Once they've completed the 80 hours training, they roll right into Estimo's SMT internship, which lasts about 10 to 12 weeks. Once that is complete, they are offered a full-time position with Estimo, with full benefits, with a large career advancement path in front of them. So here these kids are 18 years old, and they have the opportunity to start with Estimo and grow within that company. Our partnership with Estimo has done really well. We hope to expand that to other industries as well. Spots are limited, so if anyone's interested in that program, you must be 18 years old, and you must have completed the Work Keys assessment and scored a bronze or higher.
Now, Work Keys assessment, that's like a test, right?
That is like a career readiness test.
Okay.
If students are interested in this program and they have not taken it, we offer it, and there's time for them to still take it before the program starts. This starts June the 15th. So anyone that may be interested, talk to your school counselor, contact me directly, and as long as we have space available, we'll get you in.
Wow, that's so marketable. That makes them so marketable right out of high school.
It's a really good opportunity for these, for the ones that they know they want to go to work, but they don't know where to go, they don't know what they want to do, or the process of getting in.
And then they keep their skills right in the county, keep them local, so that's a good
That's
thing too.
exactly right, yes.
You mentioned June 15th for this program. It's June 8th for Edgecombe Reach, but also
That's right.
June 15th for Working Edge Academy too.
That's right, that's right. Working Edge Academy is a shorter training program that is similar to the Steps for Growth as far as the certifications, but it's only 6 days. So students will receive Working Smart certification and OSHA 10. So that way they can add these to their resume. They can add that and say that they have that. It will help them in their job search. So we're real excited to be able to offer that for the students, the ones that they don't have the time or the desire to commit all summer and to move into the pre-apprenticeship program. They can come here, get this training, and have something under their belt before they start their career search.
Yeah. Other thing I was thinking is that I know a few folks with Lean Six Sigma certification, and they were well into adulthood before they got that certification. So these kids would be well ahead of the game too.
Right. And the thing about the Lean Six Sigma certification is it is stackable. This program offers the yellow belt, which is the first step.
Okay.
So once students have completed the yellow belt, they can later go back and get the green belt, the black belt. It is stackable. Industries want it, they look for it. So it's a huge benefit to have that prior to searching for your job.
Okay. And we're not done yet. The Health Careers Academy.
Yes.
That's a big one, right?
Yes, the Health Careers Academy. This is our 3rd year. It has always been a very popular academy. That is a combined effort between Edgecombe Community College, Edgecombe County, and Area LAHEC. They have all come together to put this on. It is a 1-week training academy program that students come in and they do a little bit in each sector of the healthcare. So it can let people know that they know they want to be in healthcare, but they don't really know exactly what they want to do. This will show them their options, and some of them don't even know of some of the options, so they learn a lot. And this is open for rising seniors and rising early college super seniors.
Okay.
This is open for Edgecombe County students as well as Nash. So it's not just limited to Edgecombe. It is, it's been extremely popular. They get their CPR certifications, their Stop the Bleed certifications. They tour, they're taking tours of hospitals. They do a lot of hands-on activities. So it's a good educational program, and it's only a week. It starts June 8th and ends the 12th. So as soon as school gets out, you go ahead and do it, and then you have the rest of the summer.
Exactly. And then right after that, I think the last one, June 15th, is our entrepreneurship camp, which is really popular. What can participants expect with this one?
Right. So our entrepreneurship camp is open for Edgecombe County high school students, 9th grade through early college super seniors. In this camp, students will brainstorm and they come up with their own business plan concept. They actually put together and execute a business plan and their marketing strategy and provide a pitch for their business to their peers. So it is a really cool experience for them.
Yeah, that sounds really cool. June 15th. How often do these opportunities result in employment?
Well, I'm really proud to say that our Steps for Growth program that is partnered with the STEMO, every single one of the students, with the exception of one, that has come through the program has received full-time employment with the STEMO. The one exception, he didn't because he decided to go to college. So, I mean, you know. So we have a really good partnership, and these students, they work hard throughout the entire summer, and they benefit from that. And so we're real proud of that.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the incentive too is with this specialized training is money. They get a stipend, right?
They do. All of the programs, the students will receive a stipend upon successful completion. The entrepreneurship camp and REACH, they will receive $100. So it's 1 week. It's Monday through Friday. I believe entrepreneurship is actually Monday through Thursday. REACH is Monday through Friday. They will receive a $100 stipend. The Health Careers Academy, they will receive $150. Working Edge, and remember, this is the short camp, the 6th day,
right.
And you receive your Working Smart certification as well as your OSHA 10. Those students receive a $300 stipend. We want to incentivize this because it's such a good opportunity that we want all of the students that qualify to know about it and to register. We don't want to leave anyone out that would like to do this. The Steps for Growth Free Apprenticeship Program. Because you are entering into the workforce with the STEMO, they begin paying the first day. The curriculum hours as June 15th, the students will receive $15 an hour. So when they start June 15th with us, and that ends, I believe, July 20th, they'll receive $15 an hour, which ends up being, I think it's $14.40 that they receive for coming and getting their training. Then, once they start with the STEMO, they will be paid by a STEMO to complete their on-the-job training hours. And then once they roll into their full-time employment, they will receive a pay increase, benefits, everything that they would want out of a full-time career.
Wow. That's a sweet deal right
there. So
there.
they're getting paid, they're receiving, with all of these programs, it's no cost to the students. They receive lunch each day, that's provided, and they receive a stipend. So, I mean, they're getting their training for free, they're getting paid to do it, and they're getting lunch. I mean, it's a great opportunity
It
that
really
wasn't
is.
around when I was coming through. I wish it was.
I know, me too.
I know, right?
Great opportunity. Anything else you want to add, Paige?
The only thing I would like to say is that, you know, people see us as a college, so they think they have to invest in 2 years to come to us. And that's not necessarily the case. We would love to have students come to us and get degrees and diplomas in our long-term programs. But we also have short-term training that can help people whether they just want to help getting a job or they need extra skills and certifications to advance in their current career. You know, there's a lot that we offer. And if I invite people to reach out, contact us, or look at our website, you know, there's training for everyone, and we offer right much of that. So,
All right.
And if you don't see it on the website, call us. We probably have it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Paige.
Thank
for
you.
being on
Thank
the
you
show
for
today.
having me.
And like Paige said, visit our website, edgecombe.edu/camps, to get information about Camp College. If you select innovative programs on that page, you'll see information about our specialized job training opportunities that Paige talked all about. All right. Thank you for tuning in to another edition of News at the Edge. We'll see you next time.